Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon. The city without light. Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala, where this foe resides.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercius, right? But then why not drop it on Garreg Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a javelin of light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Aelel instead.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Mercius.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercius, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no javelins of light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
I will accompany you.
What? No! That would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here, but having you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Oh. Could you still hear? Ah, that's not fun. You just gonna hear me the whole time. Thank you for telling me. Ah! I had the first try thing as well.
Come back soon,
At least it was mostly dialogue.
Professor.
Can you hear me now? That's... Okay, perfect. Right, yeah, for some reason it said it was still using, like, but it had changed on, like, Streamlabs. Ah, that's annoying. Those are 2 good episodes.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
I like this.
Yeah, I was saying about how
It was my father's
I was always
favorite.
curious why, like, Thales was never beaten in any of the other ones. He just left to run free.
This is the...
Yeah, we'll now beat him, like, I'll make sure to kill him first try. We're not getting food for anyone, are we? We're so out of food.
Yummy! Who made this? This is nearly as delicious as Mother's.
Lovely. I need one for friends and like somewhat like, and then I'm happy enough. There isn't really much I can do here.
Hey.
Should I just end it here? I mean, I may as well try the training ground back. I'm not even gonna bother. We lose some competition. Instruct automatically. You know what they need?
More cards for my sleep.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'll probably do the next one by myself because of DLC. But I'll always leave the option in case Twitch does want to play.
I see.
But I don't think it'll be a big part of the next one. Because Twitch play, it is fun, but it's very difficult. Like, it worked out as well as I thought it would. But it was worth the test. It made something new for this one.
I guess I have no choice. I'll have to really.
You've learned that there's no sweet talking me, huh?
I get.
Check
Yeah,
this
so I'm
out.
always
I
going to
didn't
leave this
mean
an
to do
option,
so.
but I'm not going to have it as something to rely on. So I'm not sitting there going, I can't stream if no one's on. Which is why I started just putting it in the timer to top and sticking to that bit. So at least there's somewhat of a challenge to it.
This is no. I can't sing very loud.
But I definitely think if I ever did something again for a bigger audience, it'd be really fun to do.
I am pleased that you.
Okay, let's see if we can
Ever
figure out
so
fleeing.
grateful.
For her last birthday.
So soon.
Maybe. A place you'd like to visit. What? Classes you might enjoy. Damn. Yeah, the giveaway thing I thought was going to be interesting, but some things just don't work out. And this one is. My main
That
worry
tea
now
was very delicious.
is what am I going to do after Silver? One side, I do want to go on to a new Fire Emblem game, such one you recommended. The other side, me wants a different game so you don't get a complete burnout from Fire Emblem, even though it's a new game, and then come back to it. So that's where I'm currently sitting at and worrying about. Well, not worrying about, but I'm trying to decide.
Professor Henneman, you wanted to speak with me?
Miss Marianne, hello. Do pardon the mess. Please have a seat.
Of course.
I have been puzzling over why your father would wish to conceal your crest. And I have arrived
Yeah,
at a
so that's what I'm
conclusion.
wondering.
Would you like
Should I
to
do
hear?
Shadows of Valentia?
No,
Or
I would rather not.
should I go to a different
Fair
game?
enough.
Because
Then
currently,
I will keep it
I'm
to
still
myself.
having a lot of fun with Fire Emblem.
However, if my theory
But
is correct,
I'm wondering if a whole
well,
new Fire
then
Emblem
it
game
is
would be
only natural
overwhelming
for
and
you
it'll just be a
and your
complete
father
burnout.
to try keeping your crest a
Or
secret.
will it be better to try
That
different?
said,
But I
feel
might just
would
do
be
Shadow of
remiss if
Valentia
I
and see
didn't
how it
point
goes.
out
I
that I
have been
consider
looking.
this decision a most grievous error.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Crests never manifest in someone unfit to bear them. Which means, Miss Marianne, you have the ability to make the most of your crest, because it is, by definition, your crest.
I have no desire to make use of my crest.
Oh,
But it can be of service to you, and I would venture to suggest, to the world at large.
Ever since I was born, that crest has been nothing but a burden to me. My parents, too.
Ah, that's right. I have heard that you were adopted. Did one of your birth parents also have that crest?
I don't know. Oh,
Yes, it was my father.
Then that crest is evidence that you are your true father's daughter. Concealing it, hiding that truth from the world, is denying your true parentage, is it not?
I don't...
I'm not suggesting you flaunt your crest. That would be highly unnecessary, possibly even dangerous. I simply wish you to accept who you are.
accept it?
Accept the crest and allow its power to come forward. Then it will open itself to you. Whatever the crest may be, whatever its origin or its nature, it can serve you. It is yours to command, however you wish.
Mine?
Nobody can decide how to use your crest, Miss Marianne. That choice is yours alone.
I will... I will think about that.
not bad. Damn, you've all... Are they all with Seth? They all... Or except for you and Manuel. If you and Manuel is out.
Manuela? What's she doing down there?
Ugh. What did I do to deserve pain like this? Alright. Same thing as always.
She seems fine. I ought to just keep walking. See no evil, right?
Stay right there. Ugh. Cyril! It must be a little dollop of destiny meeting you here. Listen, you wouldn't leave me when I needed a little help, would ya?
Okay, what do you need?
That's my boy, Cyril. You're a saint. I don't want to be trouble, but get me water and medicine. Now, please. Whew, I feel a bit better now. Thank you so much, Cyril. My sweet, dear little Cyril.
Professor Manuela, why do you do this to yourself? It makes you feel so bad the next day, I don't see the point.
Oh, you know, sometimes I'm upset and... Well, that's it, really. It's not something a kid like you could understand. Maybe one day. Or not. Who knows? All I know is that my head aches.
Professor, isn't this stuff why you keep running men off? And them running is what upsets you. Then you do this all over again.
You can't understand heartbreak until you've felt it for yourself. But when you're older, your heart will break. And I'll make sure to be there. To get you water and all that.
That's okay.
You're always so nice and sweet, Zero. I'll pay you back. Promise.
Nope, no thanks. No reason to. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, don't be shy. I'll be waiting in the wings for that little heart of yours to shatter. Oh, Cyril. What were you saying? I interrupted, I think.
I was just saying I need to get going. A lot of work to do. Lots. Okay, bye.
Okay. So now set up for everyone else.
Flame.
Here to pester me, brother?
No, I think I'm the one who ought to be pestered.
Regardless of what I say to you, it is not as though it has any effect in reducing your worry over me.
That is true. No matter where you are, and no matter what you're doing, I will always worry. But that's only because I treasure you so very much. Please understand, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Of that I am well aware. I am touched that you care so deeply. When I think of it, it is my own fault that you have become so overprotective. I cannot blame you.
No, the fault is entirely mine. You were still so young. I placed far too much strain on you, and our lack of resources was no excuse. Worse, I failed to watch you during the battle. Your mother, too. We lost her because of me. Afterward, it broke my heart to see how much you would need to rest just to survive. I swore that I would dedicate every moment remaining in my life to your protection.
Ever since then, I have been afraid of falling asleep. My fear of sleeping is outmatched only by my fear of spending my life alone. Even if it cannot last, I want to live among my peers as one of them, as an ordinary person. Similar to how you and Mother coexisted with your own comrades back then, fighting side by side.
Quite right. I know you must leave the nest someday. No matter how many ages our lives may span, I know that's the way of it.
Father...
Don't.
Nobody is listening, Father. Let me address you as such just this once. I have valued the quiet days you and I have spent alone together, but I am no longer a child. Just as you and Mother met one another, and eventually I was brought into the world, I
know. Please, no more.
Oh.
No matter what happens, you are my daughter. It gives me great joy to see you grow. But please, at least until this war is over, let me continue to worry. You're the most precious person in my life. I can't bear the thought of losing you.
It seems I have no choice in the matter. I shall allow you to worry about me enough for yourself and Mother both. But only that much and no more, my dear Father Keyhole.
Thank you, Cephaline.
Huh? Did I hear it right? You just say Cephaline?
Setith?
Hello, Manuela. Is something the matter?
You surprised me is all. Though not as surprised as you when you found me here before. I've never seen you
Yeah, that was
offering
very
up
nice.
prayers so solemnly.
I suppose I do typically make an effort to come here when no one else is around. Many look to me for guidance. I do not wish to disturb
I knew she
anyone's
was
prayers with my
doing
own.
Cephaline's crest. I
But
didn't know she
I
was
did not
actually
come here
seeing
only to pray.
Cephaline.
Really? Then what were you doing?
I was swearing an oath to Saint Setheline. She is a special figure to me.
Oh.
It's become part of my routine to swear this oath before her likeness. More than any other, she wishes for a peaceful world.
I've never
believe
seen
it is
his
my duty
crest.
to grant her wish.
I had no idea you held such a passionate secret devotion, Sedith. The legends of Saint Setheline do depict her as a kind, proper, and honorable woman. And she was so gentle and quiet, really kept to herself. It's no wonder you're infatuated with her.
I think you may have misunderstood me.
It must be very lonely to be so in love with someone from the distant past.
She is very special to me, yes, but not in that way.
You don't have to hide it from me, Sedith. I can keep a secret. But people from the past are gone. No matter how much you care for her, she can't love you back. Now then, if you turned your eyes to me, I could respond to your deepest, most powerful feelings.
You are completely mistaken.
That's very weird after what we just heard. Right. Our final one? Yeah.
Hello, Cyril. On a break?
Just figuring out what needs doing next. Why? You need something done?
Nothing like that. I was hoping to speak with you.
You want to talk?
Yes. You told me that you are happy so long as you can continue to work for the Archbishop. Have you considered that there might be other ways to find happiness?
Nope. Repaying my debt to Lady Rhea is all I want to do.
What will you do once your debt is repaid?
I can never repay her.
You are possessed of a rare and admirable devotion. I too owe the Archbishop a debt, but repaying her is only one of the reasons I am here.
What you mean, one of the reasons you're here?
I mean that I have other motivations aside from that. If those motivations required me to be elsewhere, then I would be elsewhere.
Motivations?
Yes. I am fortunate enough to share common cause with the Archbishop. Thus, I am able to remain. Don't be mistaken. It is admirable to repay one's debts, but that alone should not define a person. While it is good to make peace with the past, it is also essential to look ahead to the future. What kind of future do you see for yourself? What can you do to work toward it? I would like you to think about what might make your future brighter.
I don't know if I understand you right. See, when Lady Rhea took me in, it was the first time I ever thought maybe I had a purpose. And I don't know what else I could wish for than that, you know?
I do not mean to trouble you. It's just that I cannot help but notice the way you squander your potential. It's as though you avert your gaze from it on purpose. Keep what I've said in the back of your mind, at least. You have plenty of time.
Okay, Sedith.
Not bad. Right. So. Let's go to battle. Obviously a battle in the kingdom. Save. Yes.